Why do I have the mainstream media attacking me? Why do I have the alternative media attacking me? A lot of them are government paid for. But they're getting ready to shut down even the mainline opposition of talk radio, and they've introduced the bills to do it. So, and if they can do it with those guys, they can do it with everybody. This is serious. They're talking about a new code the feds are going to run over media. We've got to say no. Let's talk to Darren in Ireland. Darren, I would have gone to you earlier. I saw you were calling in from great old Ireland. Welcome, Darren.
Hello, Alex Jones. I'm a huge fan, and thanks for taking my call. I know it's late here in Ireland, but I really have to get through. I have some urgent news on the Lisbon Treaty. It's in October, and the propaganda is going absolutely crazy.
Yeah, for those that don't know, then I'll have you comment on it. You guys have said no repeatedly, so has England, to the Lisbon Treaty. They let a few countries, France and one other, vote on it. They said no, and they say, we don't care. We're going to keep trying to pass it till you pass it, or we'll just have the bureaucracy fold you into Europe whether you like it or not.
Yeah, exactly. We've been fighting this fight for the past 600 to 700 years, and our Constitution is only 72 years old.
Well, take here. They won't even tell us we're officially under a North American Union since March 24th, 2005. The treaty's now public, and the average yuppie just sucks their thumb all day with pleasure.
I know, Alex. It's crazy, and I would like to come on maybe in the future and discuss the Lisbon Treaty before it comes.
Is this one of the guys from We Are Change Ireland?
Yes. I am, and I wanted to discuss the relationship between Ireland and the United States of the revolution that spread to Ireland.
This is Darren, I forget your last name. You're one of the founders of We Are Change. You're a filmmaker, too. What's your last name?
McNeilis. It's Scottish.
Yeah. Okay, so you're, well, then who are the We Are Change from Ireland guys I've had on? One of them's named Darren as well. But you're Scottish living in Ireland.
Well, no, I'm actually just the second name Scottish. Actually, I'm fully Irish anyway.
Okay, whatever. Okay, but haven't I had you on before?
No, I was on the Jason Bermas show twice, maybe.
Okay. Well, look, I'm going to put you on hold. Send us your info, okay? Speaking of Bermas, he's coming up for 3 hours at Infowars.com. Yes, we need to get all the We Are Change guys, Ireland and UK and Scotland, on to talk about fighting the globalist. We're defending our sovereignty. You go, well, world government's the next step. Even if you're for world government, the world government being set up is a tyrannical, authoritarian system. Let's talk to Joe in Illinois.
All right, let's jump to our next caller. Let's go to Dan in Ireland. The number to call is 866-582-9933. Dan, or I'm sorry, it's Don. Don, what's on your mind? Darren, I'm sorry, I got Don on here. Yes.
How's it going? Great show. I love Loose Change, Final Cut, and Fable Enemies. I'm trying to show it to all my friends here.
Oh, thank you, man.
I'm up here now at, I think it's nearly 5 o'clock in the morning, but I'm still listening live, man. Love the show.
Excelente. Is it 5 o'clock in the morning Friday or Saturday? You're Saturday, right?
Let me think. Yeah, Saturday, yeah.
All right, go ahead, man.
I don't know if it's kind of on topic, but I want to talk about something that many of our listeners might not be familiar with. Now, I know Alex has talked about the IRA, in Northern Ireland, but a lot of things people don't understand is that Ireland was under British control for 700 years, and that Ireland has only been a republic since 1940. So we haven't had our independence yet for 100 years yet.
And you've had to fight tooth and nail for it. I mean, not only have they, provocatored things within the IRA, I mean, actually putting federal agents in these bombing plots, to demonize the organization and then really take hold of it. But, I believe Ireland was one of the, what did they vote against the Lisbon Treaty? And they're just going to go ahead with it anyway.
Yeah, well, they're going to bring in the vote again, if you get me. But a thing is, I want to say is, if anyone has ever wondered what could happen to your heroes of America now or anything like that, they should go looking at a film called Michael Collins. I don't know if anyone's seen it.
There's a movie, yeah. There's a movie out there, and it's actually Liam Neeson who's big right now because he's Taken. It's basically Liam Neeson as Bruce Willis in this Taken film, but Michael Collins is actually based on an actual hero in Ireland.
Yeah, at the start of it, at the 1916 Rising, which was kind of the base for the Irish Revolution just before we got our independence. It was on Sunday Easter Sunday, and all Ireland's great leaders at the time were fighting in this. And when the English, we lost again, because that's what the Irish do. We always lose the battles we fight. But every single hero or main man in the political eye was taken and executed on that day, except our first president, Damon de Valera, who was an American actually, and he was the only one that wasn't executed because he was an American, and there were fears that if they execute him, they would get America's involvement in the Irish Revolution.
Mm-hmm.
But that itself sparked off the whole Patriot movement in Ireland. Now, it was very strong, and it still is very strong in Ireland, and that's why, like, our police are unarmed. Our police don't have any weapons, which is one good thing, I think, but they're trying to bring it in, actually, just for the police to have weapons. But because we became a member of the IRA, or not a member of the EU,
Mm-hmm.
our rights and liberties are kind of being taken away from underneath us, because they know nothing can really be set up in Ireland, because we are only still a fresh state, and we still know what tyranny means over here. And
no, absolutely. And the European Union, like you said, usurps a lot of your rights, and that's why, you know, you guys didn't pass the Lisbon Treaty, and you are trying to maintain your own independence. What a lot of people don't understand is that you have to remain constantly vigilant. Otherwise, they'll just keep... That's what's happened in this country. You know, they've passed all these things like the Patriot Acts 1 and 2 and the Military Commissions Act and, you know, the National Security Act in the 40s, and they've literally taken the Constitution of the United States, ripped it up, pissed on it, and it's out in the corner and blowing away in the wind. There's nothing left. And that's what they're trying to do in Ireland, but people are so really new to the fact that they're an actual, you know, sovereign entity that they're not willing to give up so easily, and the people there are still informed. Unfortunately, here, man, it's just like, check out my iPhone.
I know. I've been researching more American history than I do my own, and that's because I'm kind of afraid, in a sense, because we are only still a small country, and
Mm-hmm.
if anyone wants to learn, like, what could eventually happen, I mean, there was a time in Ireland where, like, you couldn't speak our own language, like Irish. I mean, you couldn't have your own name in Irish, and anything to do with your religion as well, I guess, because Catholics, you were, you know, it was literally like living in Nazi Germany at the time. Just a great Irish film out there called The Wind That Shakes the Barley, and it starts off with a great scene that we have our own national games here at hurling, which was banned as well. So everyone was banned. We weren't really allowed to be Irish at all here.
It's
but
crazy.
It starts off with a great scene where the English police called the Black and Tans came along. And
just start roughing up the crowd by chance? That's what they like to do. They like to jackboot everybody. Darren, I thank you so much for the call, my man. It was an awesome call. Do check out Michael Collins. If you don't check out the movie, check out what he did. But the movie's entertaining as well. It's the Info Warrior with Jason Bermas. We'll be taking your calls. PrisonPlanet.tv, Infowars.com.